Good morning, everybody. So let's get you in the loop about what I got going on with my stuff. If you are here for my fish room, go ahead and click through, because I'm going to talk about this shit box first. So, this thing quit running on me, and I couldn't figure out why. And I started diagnosing it. And I found out something went bad inside that eBay HEI distributor, which is fine. I told everybody when I bought it, I will back it and support it until it doesn't work. And it worked great until it didn't. And now it just flat ass doesn't work. So, that is not a recommended purchase. Reaching out to the company, they tell me that heat and vibration kills them. I don't really know how that's getting any hotter than it would on the back of a small block or a big block Chevy. I can see the vibration, but I don't think it's any more than a big block, so it's kind of just whatever you get what you pay for when you buy a $50 distributor. So because of that, I'm going to buy an MSD 6AL box that's going to go over here, and then it's going to have a blaster tube coil that'll go right there, and it'll run over and plug into the top of that, and all of this will be converted to that system. HEI fires at a minimum of 12 volts. The MSD box fires at a minimum of 9 volts. So that's the solution to that. With it not running, I've all but lost my inspiration to really do anything, so I've decided to put it up for the winter. I have drained the radiator, I've drained the fuel cell, I'm getting ready to disconnect the battery, and I'm gonna put it up, because I'm over it. I don't want to spend another fucking $600 on a drive shaft, which was the plan, which is fine, and then turn around and spend $400 on an ignition system, and then pay for the locker and the rear end, and it's really whatever. And I mean, today's not really a good example because it's nice outside, but I live in the plains, and the snow really sucks, and it's been getting awful cold here, and it's already snowed twice, so gonna go ahead and put this away and get back to it next spring. If somebody would like to purchase it, it is for sale. I will take $10,000 cash with everything that comes with it, every single part, every single tool, every single thing that I've acquired, and I will hand over my Facebook pages that are dedicated to this and everything else and just walk away from it. I am flat ass tired of people telling me, well, it's not that hard of a swap, it's just common stuff. My LS swap. I don't give a fuck about your LS swap, and I don't give a fuck about any goddamn 300ZX or whatever the fuck you put it in. I'm talking about big block Ford in a Crown Vic. If it doesn't have to do with this swap, I really don't care about your swap. I've done other swaps. I built 3rd gen Camaros. I built 2nd gen Camaros. I built a Chevy Love. I am a bow tie guy to the fucking core. And this is my first Ford. And you know what? It's not just everyday shit. Because you may have had to modify some stuff, but I built that front cross member and those motor mounts. So that right there is not common swap shit. Most of the time, you're modifying it, not cutting it completely the fuck out and redoing it to make a 700-pound engine that didn't belong there fit. If you're not trying this swap, or you haven't tried this swap, I really don't care about your opinion, whether it's easy to do or not. Literally, every fucking negative comment about this car has made it to where I don't give a shit about this car anymore. Like, I was so happy when it fucking got running for the first time, and now I just don't give a shit anymore. I really hope somebody buys it. I really hope I can wash my fucking hands of it and be done with it. Because I'm going to move on to stuff that I enjoy. Me, personally. And with that being said, we're going to take a gander over there and go look at my fish room and see what I got going on. Because I got some new stuff going on. And now I'm back somewhere where I can actually breathe and don't deal with a whole bunch of negativity. And if I do, I don't care because they're mine. And yeah. Anyway, I deal with negativity in fish too, and it just baffles me. Literally, no matter what I do, I face negativity. So this is my 135-gallon Oceanic, and not a lot has changed in here, but we did make a couple changes. There used to be a gar up here. I would like to say thank you to whatever one of my viewers told me that it wasn't exactly what I thought it was. I will admit it was an impulse buy, and it didn't really fit what I was doing. So I took him back to Ray, and I traded him for a Tiger Shovelnose that is somewhere in here. And he's only like a this big, little tiny guy. So, starting over the Tiger Shovelnose. It'll take me about a year to get back to where I was, but that's okay. This is all back to normal the way it's supposed to be. And then in here, I moved my Oscar from this pond to this pond. And those two are working on figuring their stuff out. This is my goldfish. And that, Harrison Truth Media, if you're watching and you make it this far, is a short body alligator gar. I picked him up last night. Since I don't have the gar in here to hang out with Brokeback, which is somewhere in here, almost impossible to find, I bought this guy. He was a little more expensive than the rest of the gar, but that's okay, because I love him and he's adorable. He's about the same size as them, but half the length because he's short body. So, I'll let those two do their thing. We're waiting for our female stingray to drop her puppies, which should be any day now. And then over here, since I moved the Oscar out of here, and the short body didn't go in here, all that's left is my gar and the red tail. So, everything's the way it's supposed to be again. I'm back to my actual stocking list. Now the plan is this is 5 foot wide and 7 foot long. I'm going to build a pond that is 6 foot wide, so just a little bit wider, and then it's going to go 14 foot all the way to that wall, and it'll look exactly like this one. And we're going to fill the bottom with white sand so that you can see everybody. I mean, you can kind of see them. This doesn't really help you guys on video. And then we have dividers like this, beep, that you can slide in to the sections. So we will take whatever amount of sections that she needs for her stingrays, and we'll block that off so that she can have her nice fish over here that she can hand feed. And then the rest of the way over will be those gar and my red tail catfish. And as things grow, they will come out of this tank into the small side of the pond and then into the big side of the pond. So that is my plan. I am going to start building this pond immediately. It will be 1,400 gallons, and I'm going to go crazy on the filtration. I'm going to have live plants in it. It's going to be LED lighted with a controller that has 17,000 different light configurations. It's going to be fire, and I am super excited. This is what makes me happy, guys. I come in here 6 o'clock in the morning and I dab because I live in a legal state and I don't do narcotics at all, but I have chronic pain issues, so that's my cure to that. I sit here and I wash my fish, and I make sure that they're okay, and I get to enjoy them grow. And yeah, so this is where I'm going to be for the winter, and this is what I'm going to be doing because I am tired of the car. In other news, I got this guy, and if you open this door, Miss Lady gave birth to some babies. She had 5, I believe, and one of them was a stillborn, which I've faced that a couple times. and then one of them just didn't make it. So she was doing really good until this litter. I think it's just because I moved them from the house to in here, and they were dealing with stress in the middle of her pregnancy. But that's what's going on. So I hope you guys have a good day. God bless. Get out there and do something fun. Like watching two Oscars try and figure out their territory. Sheesh. Alright guys. Bye.